evening, everyone. Sorry for the delay. Had some things that I needed to figure out before I could start today, but we will continue with our story so far. Let's see. These are both exactly the same. I think one I just actually like saved instead of the game saving it. The last time we left off, we learned a new magic power, water-based. So I'll go see how that works against King Goo, because I know that was something that I was looking at him like, I need either better attacks or something to deal with him, because it was going to be a long fight if I did it. Alright, let's see. I think I also planted some wheat because Miss Apple? I think Miss Apple was her name. She was wanting some wheat to make a delicacy for one of her family. Probably a way to upgrade these watering cans too, so then that way. Yes, and last time I was also working on trying to find any sort of goodies that might be buried in the ground. Well, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Well, the controls for the farming is a little finicky, but I'm sure if I get a better watering can, it will be better in the long run. So that'll be a thing. Alright. Oop, wrong button. Equip the sword. Because we were also needing to go to the forest for the broken bridge. Gathering materials, iron stones, and flour. Yeah, it's gonna, I think, take another day for the flour to be done. Orc base at forest. Yep. I go deal with some orcs. Probably don't have enough health to deal with, but that's okay. Again, we'll go see what King Goo, how he handles water-based attacks. I wonder if I can just take these croissants that are in here. If it charges me money, that'll be fine. Doesn't look like he did, so that works for me. Alright. I wonder if there'll be rocks that I can harvest up there. There are trees grown back that I can harvest from, and there are some rocks there. I think that was a copper-based rock. Alright. Forest is north of us, but we want to go see what kind of damage the water does to King Goo. Because it's a goo, so water-based attacks sound like they would, you know, dissolve him. Maybe. Only one way to find out. Alright. Here he is. Let's see how this looks. Here's his health bar. Water attack. Yeah, no, that barely did anything to him, so... But I think it slowed him down, which is a handy skill to have. Slowing your enemies, so then that way they don't chase you to oblivion. But yeah, no, definitely gonna need better gear first to take him out. Because it'll be a very, very long fight, and probably wouldn't take up a whole hour, but I don't feel like, you know, spending 10-20 minutes fighting him either. Alright, let's see. I think I've been into the forest one other time because I was trying to find forest entrance. Trying to find the fort. Alright. East Forest Field. I don't think this is where I want to be. Oh wait, no. Right. These are aggressive. There we go. Alright, let me check the map real quick. East Force Field. No, I want to go. I want to go back. Okay. This will lead to something else probably later. We can check to see if they're... Ooh, no, don't know what that is. I'm not... Trinit Guardian. Yeah, nope, not gonna play with that kid. He's really big. Fire probably hurts him significantly, but no, don't feel like playing with that kid. Alright, let's see. We'll go to the forest plantation. Which I guess it's a tree that they set up as a farm? Like the idea is that it's, you know, trees that can be regularly cut down and harvested for like lumber. Which makes sense. Probably takes a lot of work to maintain just because you have to wait years and years to get any big good pieces to actually use for lumber. But it's not a bad idea. Let's see. You don't really see that sort of stuff often in games. The idea of, you know, a whole forest. You see concepts like orchards, but you don't really see like actual lumber preservation, for lack of a better term. I think I was right on the edge of that. I don't think he actually hit me. Ew. Alright, I think it was this way is where I went to get to the forest plantation. Yeah, aggressive bee. Angry aggressive bee. And I know they call it a bee, but I think it might be more like a wasp because of how aggressive they are. Alright, let's see. Orcs. And they said that the orcs have the iron stones, so we'll find some orcs. Yep, here we go. Alright. Right, we went this way, and then I saw a big dude, and I was like, I don't want to play with that. It felt like, you know, it'd be a dude to play with in a quest. Like, that area right there feels like a quest area. And I think that's the only other option is to just go forward. Here. Let's see. Our orcs. Orc gunner. Orc warbots, I think. Gunners aren't too bad. That boss. Hi, Una. Yes, I heard you. How are you doing, baby girl? Open. Inventory is full. My inventory is full? What is my inventory full of? Oh. Stuff. Let's see. Do I have... Eat the one carrot? Yeah, we'll eat the one carrot because I need health anyways. Alright. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure there will be a quest here later. Cool. Don't need that, but okay. This is gonna need a specific key. Yep, copper key. You can get those just like made from people. Orc. 2 orcs. I wonder. I'm just gonna go to the other side of this and see what's on the other side of this. Oh, it's just an exit. Okay. Which, according to my map, take me up there. Probably. The castle-y looking place. Alright. Deal with one orc at a time. That's usually a good plan. Orc token. Whatever those can be used for. Ooh, that guy's angry. To get them to line up better, it'd be easier. Ooh. Oh look, perfect. Fireballed them, awesome. We'll just let them walk around a little bit. Fire machine pretty effective against them, that's good to know. There we go, there's an ironstone, and my inventory is full again. Let's see, is there anything quickly that I can eat? Don't want to eat the pie, because that, you know, restores a lot of health. I'm gonna eat these guys real quick. There we go. Pick that up. Raw meat. Probably tastes better cooked. Yep. Alright. At least I got the ironstone. Another gunner. Ooh, orc warrior. He's like, wait, what's going on over there? Nothing you need to concern yourself with. I know, he definitely feels like a quest. I'm gonna have to figure out something to drop. Maybe drop this. Alright. Open. Ooh, yay, an ironstone. That's helpful. Anything else helpful, useful, handy around here? Oh, random orcs. More random orcs popped up. They probably just auto-populate in this area. Like, you can kill them all, but because this is their home, they just sort of auto-populate. Which makes, you know, finding the ironstone much easier if they just auto-populate all the time. There we go. Let's see. This is a throne of some kind. It's like a pot. Alright. Let's go see if there are any other ones we can find. Because, again, I don't really feel like beating up the warrior if I don't have to, but I might have to. Let's see what's over here. Does this take me to the foresty area, or does this take me somewhere else? Forest sanctuary. This is save point. Collect it. Alright, well, they said the thing that I needed was not here. They said it was in a very specific area. So we'll just get the orcs to respawn. Let's see, check my map. Yeah, forest sanctuary. Alright. Orcs are back! Yay! The orcs are back! Alright, dude with the gun. Coal. I don't need coal. Bunch of orcs suddenly gang up on me. It's not gonna be good. Yay, there's another one. Ironstone. No, tell me whenever I have enough ironstone to leave this area. Again, I'm gonna wait to take on the warrior because he seems like he's a quest. Quest for later. Oh, there's my goo that I dropped. Here's another one. Ooh. Looks like I picked the goo back up because I had an empty slot somewhere. Ooh, nope, not playing with that guy. The other one's angry though, so yeah, you can come follow me. I just don't want to play with your boss. Oh look, he's coming to play with me. Or at least he thought about it for half a second. Ow. And I think the gunner's weapons, if I'm closer to him, it does more damage. Which would make sense. If it's like, you know, old style muskets, they don't really have as much oomph to them the further away their target is. Alright, let's see. Any other orcs? Normal orcs. It's not the big dude. That looks like a quest. Do. Ooh, what's over here? Anything? Nope. Nothing of interest over here. Just trees. Alright, I didn't see any other orcs. I'll go up here and see where this is. East Forest Field. Okay, so those areas are kind of connected, and I'm not gonna deal with the big guys because I don't want to play with those guys unless I absolutely have to. I'm bad at combat, guys, so I try not to, you know, deal with anything unless I absolutely have to deal with it. Oop. That almost ended poorly. Is my attack power going up? I think my attack power just went up. Interesting. The more you use a skill, better it becomes. That's always a good mechanic to have in a game. Oh, two of these guys. Ow. Well, that happened. What did I get hit with? I thought I replenished my health. Huh. Okay. Well, that happened. Did I lose anything for it? I don't think so. I don't think this game punishes you. Like some other games will. I have 7. I need 3 more. Let's go check our box of stuff. The only box of stuff that I have. Let's see if all right, open, move. Yeah, I don't have anything else. Honeycomb mucus. Or coins. Alright. I just need the ironstone. Everything else I should be able to just leave here. For now. Until I, you know, need something else. Alright. And since it's late, nighttime, we'll just go ahead and go to sleep. Sleep. That bed is huge. I love it. You have to roll in order to get to the middle of it. That's a good bed. Alright. Well, I have the one checkpoint, so I should be able to immediately go to that checkpoint. That'll make things a little easier. Alright, those are ready to harvest. Oh. I thought I would have to use the sickle in order to harvest these. Let's do one experiment. See if it gives me more wheat if I use the actual sickle. Sickle is used to harvest carbs, 3x3. Oh, apparently it harvests multiple things at once. Awesome. Harvest. Cool. Okay, so that just harvests multiple things at once. Good to know for the future. Shortcuts. Can I, like, find shortcuts to... well... that's not what I wanted to put in a shortcut, so we'll place it with this one. There we go. Alright. She needs 9 wheat. So, go ahead and equip our sword again. So then that way, whenever we go to use the checkpoint thing, it'll be easier. Or did you need flour? think she needed flour. Great for the kids. Yeah. I think my provisioner can turn that wheat into flour if I remember correctly. Sure. Flour. Yes. I need 18 wheat. Okay. So. Yeah, I can only make 4 at the moment. Confirm. Alright, so I have 1. If I need 9. Oh, friendly farmer. How's your farm coming along? Good? What do you think about handling several crops at once? Do you think you can do it? Why not? I knew I was right about you. This time I want you to harvest 3 types of crops. You can report back after each one has grown. Here, the first seeds are free. You'll need to buy the next 2, however. Hey, I need to make money too, you know. Now back to work. Hop hop. Aw, that was cute. That was kind of cute. Alright, so she gave us some potato seeds? We'll check in a minute what we need exactly from her. So, if I get 8 more, that should give me another 9. Which should get me to the ones that I need. The 9 flowers, since it took 2. Yeah, I think I'm doing my math right. Alright, so what is her quest? Growing stuff. Kiki's farm trial. Potatoes. Okay. Apparently I'm just to do the potatoes first, and then she'll come tell me the rest. I wonder if this refilled. Nope, didn't think so. I didn't think I'd get that lucky. Hi, Bagheera. And I have a lot of plot, so... yeah, keep hitting the wrong button, because that's the button I'm used to for being, you know, stuff. Wheat seeds, potato seeds. I don't think I have quite enough space to do both. That's okay. That'll make space. Alright, so that's all my wheat seeds. Potato seeds. Oh, maybe I do have enough room for all of them. Yeah, here we go. Alright. So then we'll get the watering can out, put the flour away, put all the tools away. Yeah, I'm gonna have to upgrade this watering can, I see. I think the blacksmith upgraded tools too, not just weapons and armor. I have to go talk to him again just to see what he does and see if I have any of the materials. Okay, fill the watering can. Ah, it's not letting me plant water where I want. Watering where it wants. Alright. And then equip the sword. Here we go. Open. That away. Put that away. That. Keep that. Keep that. Put that away. That away. Keep that. Okay. Now I have lots of inventory space. It can't tell me that I don't have inventory. And we'll check out the blacksmith real quick just to make sure. Because most of these games that, you know, having some farming element, you can usually upgrade your farming stuff. Even though this feels more like it focuses on the adventure part of stuff. And the farming is just like quest stuff, side quest stuff. Swords. Bows. I haven't got any bow training yet. Interesting. Yes, here's the utility things. I think I actually have 3 silver bars somewhere. I think I actually have 3 of those. Gold. Okay, so it's silver and gold. And Keys. Okay. Yeah, he makes for my keys too. Which I should probably go through and just look to see what his highest tier item does and just save up for that one. Or sanctuary, yes. So then that way we can just immediately go back to the orcs and get 3 more ore. That's all I need is 3 ore. Alright, nope, not that way. Behind me. There we go. Maybe King Goo is also a quest. I mean, it's possible that these guys aren't actually like what look like bosses of an area, aren't actually quests. They just, you know, have the feel like they should be quests. Because in other games, whenever you find something that's kind of big and unusual in a particular area, they're usually involved with the quest at some point. Not always, but usually. I wonder if my stamina wheel is also slowly taking up less and less stamina the more I basically roll. Let's get the gunner. Ooh. He was mad. Oh, yeah, nope. Definitely does more damage the closer you are to it. He's in this corner, which makes it very difficult to see him well. But we got it. Nope, no other orcs there. Is there one up here? By the border? No, okay. It didn't look like it. Wait a minute. Nope, those were blue flowers. Okay, the blue flowers threw me off. Alright. That guy, yeah. You hit him. Oh no, it might not be that I'm doing more damage. It may just be that these guys have more armor. Weirdly. There we go. Aha! Another ironstone, finally. I think I just missed with the gunners that I was doing more damage to them earlier. I was used to seeing the 16. I wonder if I can randomly find the copper and silver and gold keys in the wild. Oh, I think I've only come across one in the wild so far. So you might have to actually like actively look and make the keys for the other chests. I think I got it as a gift even. Like it's not something that I found in another chest or a monster dropped. I think I got it as a gift for completing the quest. Alright, we're gonna go reset the orcs. Not quite under half health yet, so I won't worry about eating. Unless, of course, I get 2 gunners that drop on me at the exact same time. Then it'll be a problem. Especially if they're close to me. It'd be a big problem if they're close to me. Oop. Ow. Now I'm at half health. Alright, we'll eat one of my croissants. Here we go. That'll help a little bit. Come on, ironstone, that's all I need. Ooh, gunner. He's being sneaky. Coal. I don't need coal. I need ironstone. You know what? Go ahead and try our hand at the warrior. Yeah, no. Ooh, he has a big... This might have been a mistake. Might have been a mistake. See how Fireball does against him. Looks like he might be immune to fire. Oh, goody. I think he might be immune to fire. Oh, that froze him right into place. Ooh, but that did not stop that. Yeah, no, the orc guy definitely need a better attack before I deal with him. Even though he's totally gonna come play with me now, because I played with him first. And he does not look like he hurts his friends. That makes me sad. Collateral damage is not a thing for these guys. Gotcha. Ooh. Out of whatever that was. Ah, yep, nope. Time to abandon mission. Yeah, no. We'll reset him, hopefully. What? I'll eat this. Use that. Eat that. He was determined to hit me. Yep, nope. Him, Kingu, definitely gonna need better armor and better weapons. We're getting the Ironstone first to open up all the villages and, you know, go from there. If I get to an area where trying to kill something is really, really difficult, then I'll work on gathering actual armor and stuff. Ooh. Got another raw meat. That's nice. That'll help with health. Oop, gunner. I just about walked right into his attack. Ow. Nope. Oh, I about walked into that one too. Alright, let's see. Let's over here for a minute. Eat this. Eat another one. But that orc's health reset. Did it? No, it didn't. Awesome. That's nice. Nice to know that they have pity on players that are, you know, kind of bad at combat. Oh, goody. I think I just need one more ironstone now. That's super handy and helpful. Then I can leave this. Nope. Or, oh. Ow. At least I'm getting some food out of it, I guess, since, you know, I'm bad at combat. I can, you know, assign health items. Ow. Hit me once. I deserved it. For, you know, being reckless. I can admit my faults. Some people, you know, struggle with that, but I am totally willing and able to admit my faults. I have quite a few of them. This guy. Ooh. Ooh, another box. I didn't see this box earlier. Probably because I was busy trying to run from something. Ow. Oh, okay. Woo! Do I? Yes, I do. I'm gonna eat that. Oh, looks like we're gonna eat the pie. Let's see. Reflect magical. Oh, but that's so nice. We're all right. We're not gonna do that. Paw pennies. Okay. Got 9 health left. I should probably see about going back to the village, or maybe the that's a gunner. They're relatively easy to avoid. Ooh. I don't like that the trees and stuff make it harder to see people. I mean, I guess that's why the X targeting is there. I don't like it. Vengeful soul. Alright, orc token. Like, I like the trees. They did a good job on the trees, but it just... I don't like how they don't fade out if you're, like, in front of them. So that you can see stuff easier. But, you know, that's just my personal preference. Like, that faded a little there. The other tree didn't fade as much. Oh, well, here's a bee. Right, I was gonna go back home because I was like, wait, I'm just resetting the orcs. No, I need to go back home because my health is pitiful. And try not to get hit by the bees on my way out. Or anything else. Alright. Let's see. And I know for a fact that the fort has a lot of very angry things around it for the onion guys. So we're just gonna go... Is this bee gonna follow me into the next area? Ooh, okay, the bee did not follow me into the next area. That's nice to know. Alright, here we go. Go back to the farmhouse. Take a nap. Wonder if there are more orcs at night. Because the game suggested earlier that there might be different creatures out at night. I don't know if I pass out if I don't get back to the house at a certain time. I probably do. If I'm being completely honest, I probably do. But I'm curious now, so we're gonna do this. It's a shame I don't have like a teleport home button. Because that would be handy. Maybe I'll get one of those later. Usually whenever they have waypoints and things like that, there are sometimes the game will give you like the option to have like a personal return teleport. Oh, he has a quest. Hello, kid. I hope you slept well. You probably already received some requests from our villagers, right? Hope you don't mind helping out around here. Nope. Say, kid, did you have an experience of being a nanny, looking after children, I mean? I mean, depending upon your position in the military, you are always watching the children. Lately, Erin doesn't seem to listen to me. I asked her not to play too far from the village, but she keeps doing it. Bah, makes me worry. I'm afraid she might stumble upon some dangerous monsters and get hurt. I mean, she's really good at that. I don't want to butt heads with her. Maybe you could convince her not to play outside the village. Sure. We'll see how that works. Thanks, kid. I appreciate the help. Let's see. There she is. Let's see how this goes. Oh, are you taking a walk around the village? Huh? Me? I'm on a secret mission. Oh, dear. Actually... I want to go to where the orcs live, but they're so scary. Why do you want to go to where the orcs live, small child? What? Of course. I don't want to disturb them. I only want to pluck some blueberries that grow near their lands. Okay, fair. If they have, you know, the best berries, that's I can forgive that. It's nearly Grampy's birthday and I want to give him something special. He really likes berry pudding. That was his favorite food my mom made. I don't know the recipe, but I know that Miss Apple promised to help me make some. Miss Apple is nice. Since you're a lot stronger than me, can you help me pick the blueberries? Yes, we'll help you pick the blueberries. Really? Thank you so much. I'll wait here until you return. Please be careful. Don't... Okay. Just listen to your grandpa. When he asks you to go to bed, go to bed. Alright, let's see. Let's see how the nighttime thing goes. Like, I realize I can sell stuff and probably make money, but I don't know if there's stuff that I'm gonna need. Sleep. Go to sleep. Yes. Is this just gonna take me to the next day, or is this gonna like actually just take me a few hours ahead? I mean, it might depend upon how early I go to bed if it takes me to the next day or not. Oh, no, it did not. It is totally nighttime. All right, let's go see how this plays out. See if there really are different monsters that may or may not be more terrifying. I have a distinct feeling there are going to be a mistakes were made moment, and I'm okay with this. Here's Kiki. Oh good, Erin did go to bed. Thank goodness. Cause that child's mischief and a half. Alright. Forest Sanctuary. Teleport. See how this goes. There are supposed to be blueberries around here somewhere. Probably in the Forest Sanctuary is where the blueberries are at. Let me check the menu real quick. No, they're actually near the actual orc home. Okay, cool. Blueberries. I mean, I'm already trying to kill orcs. Okay, the bad creatures are out. That's fair. That's fair. That's anticipated. Ooh, apples. Ow! Walked into that one. Okay. Yeah, I walked into that one. These guys have the blueberries. Oh no, there we go. There's the sparkles of the blueberries. Or at least I'm assuming that's what that sparkle is. Ow, I was trying to roll out of the way. That did not go according to plan. Walked into it again. These things are draining health from me. Like, they're getting health back. Alright, blueberries, collect. Yes, collect the blueberries. Thank you. Alright, one blueberry. I didn't even check to see how many blueberries I needed. That's okay. We'll just... Blueberries. Alright. Lucky. I'm gonna try not to cross over the line. Just, can I have the apple? Thanks. Okay. Alright. Fire's going. That was a really nice, you know, sort of ambiance. These guys don't seem harder to beat up, so that's also nice. There are different creature types. Orc token. Well, that wasn't the one that I meant to hit, but okay. We'll take it. Aha! Got it! Finally. Grab some extra because I'm probably going to need it for something personal. Like equipment. Okay. Ow. Alright, let's look for more blueberries. So then that way we can maybe go home at a reasonable time. Alright, collect. Ooh, nope, collect. A button. Collect. Thanks. Alright. Okay, awesome. Got all the blueberries we needed. Got all the iron that we need. We'll go for, you know, an evening stroll and see what things look like. I wouldn't be surprised if the graveyard had stuff going on in it. There was a graveyard by the fort. So... And if I really need to, I can take a nap at the, inn. Let's see what other creatures we got. The bats, the goos, the bouncy plants. Let's see, anything else of interest? Like, that area didn't look much different at all. Had pretty much the same standard things. The bats were out was like the only difference. Okay. Ready? Oh, lantern. Okay, so another boss. Oh, a ghost. Spectre. What are those guys? Ooh, ooh. And yeah, nope. And hitting those guys don't seem to be doing a whole lot. So we'll go ahead and leave them alone. All right. Good to know there is a boss at night in this area. I don't want to just take the teleporter back home. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just take the teleporter back to Para Village. Yeah, no, there were definitely stuff at the graveyard. Otherwise, there doesn't seem to be too much different other than bats. No, I take that back. There was quite a few difference. The ghosts are definitely different. The big old jack-o'-lantern guy replacing the onion dudes. At least the onion dudes are gone. Those guys hurt a lot. I don't like those guys. There... Anything special? Anything else special? Like King Goo, is King Goo replaced by something else? Let's go see. I can't teleport from the checkpoint, but that's okay. I'm just curious at this point. That Ringu thing. Let's see. No, does not look like King Goo got replaced. Okay. Alright, let's go home. Go to bed. Because I'm low on health again. So it looks like if you go to sleep during the day, it'll take you forward like 3 to 4 hours. That's good to know. Otherwise, you'll sleep like the whole evening. So yes, there are different monsters out at night. So I'm sure at some point there will be a quest that requires me to be, you know, outside at night, killing something. All right. Back to the house, go to bed. And I like how it has a lot of like cutscene stuff, but I do like how every area is of a decent size. Like, you don't feel like you're getting cutscene after cutscene after cutscene. Probably would have been better with fewer cutscenes, but I also understand that, you know, they probably had a budget that they had to work with. Yeah, that was like 2 whole rolls there just to get to the middle of the bed. Alright, those aren't ready yet. And the wheat is not ready yet. And I need to get in here so then I can get my watering can. Alright, move that over. I need that still. Move that over, move that over, move that over. Keep the apple, keep that, keep the other thing. And get the watering can out. Put said watering can. Alright, here we go. Oh, some of my field went away because I didn't put anything in it. Takes like a day to go away? Maybe 2? Alright, let's see. And we'll fill this back up so then that way I can't forget about it tomorrow. Alright, and get my sword back out, because I'm gonna have to go to the one place. But, again, there are fast travel points, and I don't need to know what's outside at night right now. So I already have an idea. The giant plant things are out right now. Let's see, what is his best weapon over here again? Beginner sword, long sword. Let's see, holy sword. Sunstone, pearl, paw pennies, a lot of paw pennies. Gonna have to save up for that. Could theoretically get a long sword. I just need the orc tokens. But I also need those iron stones first for a quest. Alright, let's go find Erin because we have blueberries for her. We don't need her causing her grandfather to have an aneurysm. Where's she at? Slimies. Here she is. Ooh, delicious blueberries. Thank you so much. I'll bring them to Miss Apple. I hope she can turn them into a super delicious berry pudding. Please keep it a secret from Grampy, okay? Okay. Oh, wow. Kid has lots of money. And here's this. How did it go? Did you manage to convince her? Yes. Huh? A secret mission? What do you mean? Don't worry about it. They'll be fine. Studying plants? Bah. She could simply ask Timmy about it and wouldn't have to put herself in danger. She promised not to do anything reckless in the future, did she? Yep. Thank goodness, at least she listened to you. Thank you, kid. At least I can worry about her a little less now. No. No, you can't. She's still gonna cause you to have an aneurysm. Because she's that kid. Nope, can't go through there. I'm working on her wheat quest. I should be able to get those tomorrow. Awesome. Alright, to the fort. Barrow Fortress. I wonder how many teleportation points there are. Probably at least one for every major area. There wasn't one at the river, but like the major areas. There is. At least one. And probably outside of the dungeons. Alright. Open. Yeah, I'm not just gonna take stuff. I could, but I don't feel right for just taking them. At least not at the moment. I understand it's, you know, typical adventuring game sort of stuff, but I just feel bad about it. I'm like, but what if someone needs that? Alright. Weird plant things. Yep, onion guys, don't want to play with you. I almost don't have enough health to deal with you. Don't want to play with those guys either. Because they put out a lot of poison and are very deadly. I don't think armor would help with that either. Alright. Talk. Fantastic, that's all the ironstone we need. Impressive work, soldier. Ironstone's check. Next up is clay. Heard from some fellow soldiers that you can get clay by feeding monsters in the forest area. There's like 3 of those. Please be more specific about forest areas. Forest sanctuary. Okay. We have the East Forest Plains. We have Forest Plantation. Forest Sanctuary. Okay. Go see what kind of kids those are. Probably ones that are gonna make me be like, alright, I need to go get that longsword, which means I have to go, you know, kill more orcs so that I can get the iron stone that I need for a longsword. Alright, teleport to Forest Sanctuary. Teleport. Alright. Forest Sanctuary. Venom. Treant. Okay, that's not too bad, but I don't like the giant thing. The golem. Did it just heal itself? I think it literally just healed itself. Or is the big guy healing it. The big guy is healing it. Trigger. Fine. Okay, Forest Golem, I'm gonna have to have words with you. I need clay. Let me just kill this and let me see if it gives me clay. Ah, sap. Not clay. Oh, can I open that? No. It requires a gold key, of course. Forest Guardian. Forest Golem. Okay. They have some sort of weird protection thing over them. Not. I'm gonna play with those guys if. Ooh, yay, 2 clay. Thank goodness. I'll play with those guys if I don't absolutely have to. And Guardian. Golems. Give me sap. Okay, that's red out, which means I can't get there yet. I'm... let's see, that one's in blue. There's a lot of guys standing together. I don't want to play with that. That seems like a very bad plan. Alright, I'll go see what I can do against a golem. That doesn't seem too terrible. It's gonna take a while. I think it's weak against fire. It helps some. Yeah, I might have to go ahead and get the resources that I need in order to get a better sword. Just go ahead and bite the bullet. Since this is gonna take some time. Okay, he dropped clay. Let's see. 2 of them there. And the bigger treant thing. But we're not gonna attack that one. This one over here should be fine to attack. We just have to make sure I don't get hit by him. Well, their attacks seem relatively slow, so that should be fine, so long as I'm not reckless, which we all know I have that problem. Right like that. Reckless, right like that. Oh look, boxes. Okay, more clay. Good, good. In the boxes. All pennies. All pennies. Let's see, I have some sort of food stuff on me. Yes, I do. Oh, eat an apple. Or 2. Let's go see what's going on with this guy. Guardian, he just moved closer to a bunch of other guys. Alright, 17's not too bad. Alright. So these guys are just like the cannoners. Maybe have a little bit more health, but otherwise... Oh, I don't know what that was. I didn't like it though. Oop. Sap. I have a distinct feeling I'm gonna have to beat up the golem guys in order to get the clay that I need. The trees are just there for reasons. Oop. He almost hit me. More sap, yeah, okay. So the golem guys, and they heal. So yeah, might have to bite the bullet on this one and go get a better sword. That's okay. Oh good, he's not close to anyone that looks like they might help him. Definitely. I'm just glad the weapons don't break in this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, good. One guy is not coming to try and help. Pretty sure so long as I don't hit him, I'll be good. Yeah, close there for a second. Yeah, 4 golems are what I need in order to get the clay. Don't hit him! Just the big golem guy. Just hit the big golem. Not the guardian, the golem. There we go. Okay. How much clay do I need? I want to know how much clay I need so then that way I can... Materials part 3, tin clay. I gotta kill basically 10 golems and hope that every single one of them drops clay. I did get an advantage because there was the one chest that gave me clay. Nope, not gonna get lucky there. That looks like a dungeon. Let's see. Yeah, he's by himself. Yeah, it was over by the gold chest. Come on. Ah, there we go. Alright, guys. After, you know, it starts getting dark, I'm probably gonna call it. Because I've been playing a little bit longer than I meant to, but I had some technical difficulties, so that's okay. But yeah, no. Forest Guardian. This might be a place where I can get the, like, earth magic stuff. Alright. Let's go find the other 2 golems. We're not gonna worry about the guardians. They're the venomous. Those guys are way too close together. Those 3 guys are way too close together. Because they will just heal each other, and I already don't do enough damage for that to be worth it. Let's see if there are any over here. If this is more foresty area. East Freshwater Swamp. Curious. Maybe I'll get lucky and find some clay, because swamp seems like... Ooh. Shield bug? Ooh. Let's see if this guy drops any clay. Probably not. I probably won't be that lucky. Now. And he slowed me. Okay. That's not good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, cool. The other thing is probably poison, so I lucked out there. That's poison does me lots of harm. Nope, got some sort of hard shell. Okay. Alright, not gonna worry too much about the swamp area because it doesn't look like they're gonna give me clay here. It's fine. Candy. Okay. Random thing to find in a chest. Alright, we're just gonna go back to the forest and maybe some of the golems. You know what? It's actually getting kind of late. Maybe we'll just go back to the fort and call it done, since it is getting very close to my bedtime. Thank you all for coming, watching me, you know, do things poorly. But at least we have learned where things are at. Alright. Just need a save point. Did the checkpoint save? Let's see, there's a checkpoint over here. Does this save? No. I think it only saves that you have acquired that checkpoint. I don't think it actually lets you, like, save. We'll go back to the house. Right in the book. If it's not, you know, super late by the time we get back to the house. Yeah, they really need, like, a teleportation medallion or something. A power, a magic spell to teleport back home would be nice. Alright, by River Fields. We're gonna literally just go down here and go to the fort. And I think that'll technically be a little bit closer than going all the way back to the village. I can go to the fort, teleport to the village, go to my house, right in the book. Call it a day. That'll probably be the easiest way to handle this. I like how none of the, like, actual guards will help you if monsters come close, but I'm guessing that they make sure the monsters don't actually enter into the areas that you're going into. Alright, Paw Village. Teleport. Alright. I think it was 10 ironstone whenever last I looked at the blacksmith for what I would need for the longsword. I think I picked 2 up from the guardians that I killed. Well, the golems. They're not guardians. The big guys with the clubs are guardians. Alright, we'll put some stuff away. Save the game. Call it a night. Put that away, put that away. Oh, I had 3 of them. Awesome. Sap. Let's see. Clay. It looks like maybe a 6. Not bad, not bad. Candy, hard plate, amber. Alright. Go right in the book. And we'll just pick up from this point. And we'll see what comes out at night in the other area. Yes, current save. Right over that. Alright. Okay. Thank you all for joining me again. And, you know, how terrible that went with the orcs. I love you all. I hope you have a great day. Be safe. Bye.